Hello everyone. I just wanted to, I went to the local nursery this past weekend and I bought some plants and they are so healthy. Well, maybe I need to turn off that light. So, yeah, I bought some plants. I got 4, I think it was, pretty good sized plants. Here we go. Here's a Hoya carnosa. I used to have a big one like this one. I bought it in the short north in this really cool shop that they used to have down the short north. If anybody's from Columbus and they know what I'm talking about, it was a huge, and I don't know what happened. It ended up dying, and so I decided to get another one. They used to have these at Lowe's all the time, but I don't see them that much anymore. And this guy's really healthy, so give him a try again. And then I've got, this is I think the Pothos and Joy. I don't know much about these, but I see them on people's video and I had to get one. And I saw this guy and he was healthy and I really liked him. Let's see. And then I got this beautiful Begonia, which I think I need to water. Well, no, you don't need water. Probably end up putting this guy in the bathroom like I have with all my begonias, because that is where I have the most luck with these guys. But this guy, oh, look at him, he's so pretty. I love the leaves. They feel, I don't know how to explain it, but he's gorgeous. And I got this pot. I like this pot. You know, I showed this to my husband, and you know what he said? Oh, that just looks like another begonia. No, it doesn't look like the begonias that my mom used to grow. I mean, he's so pretty. But I guess you just have to be a plant person to enjoy the plants the way we do. But I think he's pretty. There's a little tag in there. It said Rex Begonia. I already have a Rex Begonia. What I do with the one I've got now is I just keep them in the bathroom. Don't water them too much and don't water them too little. That's what I've learned about begonias. They do not like to be underwatered and they don't like to be overwatered. But I really hope I can keep this guy alive because he is so pretty. And then I did get one. I didn't record me unboxing him. Let's see, I'm going to turn off my grow light. Okay. I got this guy. Anthurium Radicans. Sorry about the panting dog. Whenever I'm up here, they both have to lay on my bed. I don't know where Brinkley is, but yeah, and he has to lick himself because he thinks he's a cat. So I was watching Tropical Plant Addict, and she unboxed from, I think it was the ginger or something like that, and it was, I think it was a Philodendron Peru. I couldn't find it in the US, but I found this one. This is an Anthurium Radicans. So I guess the next best thing. So I had to I had to buy it. And I wish the dog would quit licking himself. Blue, quit licking. Stop it. Stop it. And white. Very pretty plant. So he's hanging out with the rest of my calatheas and anthuriums. Yeah, he's cool. I really don't know how to care for him. I saw a picture on Instagram where the leaves were huge and somebody was standing behind the plant. I'm hoping this guy gets like that. I love big plants with big leaves. Okay, Blue, really? Come on. Yeah, yeah, there he goes back to licking. Well, I've been working on the plant tour. I'm gonna clean up my house, or my area, and I got some new plant stands. This is from IKEA. Sorry about the lights. Don't pay attention to my clothes and stuff. And then I got this guy, the white one. I'm hoping there's no weight limit on this because I've got some big Hoyas up there that are pretty heavy. And I do have bad news. I had this one Hoya that I really liked. It's a rare one. And it did not look like there was anything wrong with it. And it just started dropping leaves. I tried to take a cutting of it. But Hoyas, if you don't have sap, when you cut it, if there's not that white milky sap, it's usually not a live part of the plant. Well, I got down to like this small part and I put it in sphagnum moss and it's starting to turn yellow, so I'm gonna lose that Hoya. It's a Clemensurium, I think it was 7052. It's a very rare Hoya that you don't find very often, so I wish I would have taken cuttings from that Hoya. So if you have a rare plant like that, be sure to take a cutting, because if something happens, this guy, he did not look like there's anything wrong. The leaves were perfectly green and hard. They're very hard leaves, very succulent type Hoya. And I picked it up a few times and it would drop a leaf and I was like, oh no. So I cut it and it found out that most of the stem was dying. And I'm so sad because I don't know if I will ever find that Hoya again. Let's see, here I'll show you this one. Oh, and Blue's still panting. See this Hoya? Which reminds me, I should probably, the leaves were a lot thinner on the other one. They're beautiful. This guy is I don't know what number this one is, but it's not the same kind. But this one's putting out new growth, so that's good. See, there's a new leaf right there. And I know a lot of people say that Hoyas don't grow in the wintertime. They do. Like this guy is under a grow light, just a cheap grow light that I got from Amazon, and he's growing. So if people tell you they don't grow in the wintertime, they do. This guy's pretty rare too. I don't see it offered, but I'm so sad that I lost that other Hoya. It's in the grow tent right now and it's starting to turn yellow, so I don't think it's gonna make it. So maybe one day I could find someone else that has it. I don't know, but I just want to remind everybody, if you have a rare plant that you really like and it gets big enough where you can propagate it, get a second one, because sometimes something happens with a plant and you don't catch it in time, and then you lose that plant. And I've had that plant for many years. There's some new growth too, so this guy's putting out new growth. New growth is always good. Speaking of rare Hoyas, this one is very rare. It's hard to get. It's Hoya gating. See, I'm not good with names. Not good with names. Always. And then of course me with my terrible watering habits. But yeah, this one's rare. So what I need to do, I need to propagate all my Hoyas. Like this one. But yeah, just remember to propagate. Anthurium Radicans, losing, hoping that's gonna grow out there. I hope that's a new leaf or something. Hoping. It's still green. That's the one thing nice about these anthuriums. Even if they lose all their leaves, if they're still green, they will grow for you. But Hoyas, once they go, they go. Like there's a, see that one? Light's not good, it's dark outside. That one lost all its leaves and it's growing green. That's an anthurium. Anthuriums seem to be very resilient. So if you have an anthurium and it loses all its leaves, don't throw it out. And my phone's not. My phone is not focusing. I don't know what's going on. Anthurium Faustino times Claire Nervian. Got this one off eBay. And I'm getting off on a tangent. Yeah, I just wanted to show the plants I got from the local nursery. And stay tuned, subscribe, and click for updates, because I'm going to do plant tour. I just need to get everything cleaned up. See, my room's a mess and there's clothing everywhere, and I don't need to show that. So yeah, and then I'll show you, but I'll have to do different parts because I have a lot of plants. So one part, see, the humidity is really good today, 50%, and that's with no humidifier. These guys they're happy about that. And there's Brinkley. He just likes it when you say his name, Brinkley. And then there's Blue licking himself again. Yeah, because he thinks he's a cat. And thanks for watching, everyone. I almost forgot. I also picked up this plant. This is a goldfish plant. And it was so healthy. And I wanted to buy one of these in the past. And this guy, he was at Oakland Nursery when I went this past weekend. I highly recommend that nursery because they have some awesome plants. So if I would have bought this online, it probably wouldn't be this big. And this guy was only $19.99, and he is really healthy. They give you a 30-day guarantee. I've never returned a plant there. But yeah, I would highly recommend if you're ever in the Columbus, Ohio area. I got him at the Oakland Park location. And I have not been to the other 3, so I'm gonna hopefully check them out. Maybe do like a video or something, going to different nurseries in town, checking out what they've got and their prices. And when I was there was a Sis's Discolor. There was a couple of them that they had, and I don't remember what the price was, but I know people are looking for that plant, and it's hard to find. If I wouldn't already have one, I would have bought one of them. But yeah, so here are the four locations in town.